He's around. Hopefully, we'll get something done. So we'll have something by the end of the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just looking for some more depth, perhaps.
We're trying to still try to get better, right? We've been talking about it the last few days. I think the front office, there's not enough. They've been working. The more the better. So we'll see where we at with that.
What did he mean to you guys in 21?
A lot, man. Not only on the field, but if you talk to Whitlock and Tanner, all those guys, they learn a lot from him. I think he took the ball. He's not afraid of the moment, and he's a guy with good stuff. Good stuff.
How did the guys look out there today? Hendricks, I guess, in particular.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling Bales, man, he was a good pitching coach. He got better very fast, stuff-wise. You see Garrett and Chapman, Wilson, his elite fastballs are really good, and wing through the ball well. Liam too. So on to the next one, but you can see it stuff-wise, and also the size of our pitching staff. We're very physical. We have a bunch of big boys over there, so it'll be fun.
You guys see Trevor turn one around like that?
I mean, nah, he's live VP. Yeah, but I mean, he worked hard in his swing. He cleaned up a few things, more direct. I'm excited about the conversations, the feedback. It's a group that we have to communicate. We got all this stuff. We got Trackman here. We got all that. I know we get some information at Fenway, right? But talking and talking about swings and what they need to do. Even in the rundowns today, there were a few things that we wanted to do in the fundamentals and all that stuff and ground balls, and the communication has been great.
Alex, do you feel like you kind of know who Tristan is as a player now, or was it hard like the injury last year?
I know what he can be. It's our job to keep him healthy. That's the most important thing. The last 3 years, right? He's been banged up, but it's not lack of work or he doesn't know his body or he doesn't do the things that we ask him to do. To be honest with you, actually, he's very structured, as you guys know, and he's a guy that he matches righties. He's going to be there every single day. We're going to challenge him.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, we're going to challenge him to play every day against righties and lefties, and he's a big part of what we're trying to accomplish.
How do you look at the depth behind him? Romy mainly as the guy there?
He's taking grounders at first. He's very versatile. He can play any position. But he's working hard with Flo to get the feel of the position. He did an amazing job last year. We always talk about ref, right? The platoon guy and somebody that matches lefties. I think production-wise, right, Romy was up there with the best of the league. And he's a good athlete, good base runner. He went to a great school, too. So, excited for what the future holds for him. He put the work. There's another guy that we need to keep healthy, right? That's his kind of like red flag. But as far as like versatility and the athlete, he's a good one. He's a good one.
When you're watching Liam today, what are you looking to see?
No, I think Vila's trending up. I truly believe that he'll be one of those guys that I think you guys are going to see him in spring training, and the Vila's 91, 92, and people are going to be worried about it. I'm not, because I truly believe that, when we head to Texas or when we get up north, competition is going to drive him, and the Vila's going to come back. So little by little, but he's been able to bounce back, from live VPs and from bullpens and all of that. So, physically you can see the difference, you can tell that last year he was rehabbing. Now he's getting ready for the season.
Alex, do you need to put him in sort of closer-like situations during spring training? I mean, he hasn't done it in a while. You need to kind of, see him back to back.
No, I mean, I'm getting to know him, the player, right? I'm getting to what drives him, how he works, their work ethic, and obviously the structure of their spring training. So we'll talk about that and see how he works. Same with Chapman, same with Wilson. We'll make sure they're ready for the season.
You talked earlier in the spring. You said, made kind of a passing reference to Huddy, saying that there were things that could be done better in the outfield as good as the play was out there. What What would he like to see improve?
Hit the cutoff man. Do not let the batter runner get to second, right? When there's no man at first. Just those details. I think Willie's the perfect example. Like the first few weeks, he was really good at catching the ball and out conversion, but he was a little bit erratic with his arm. Guys were advancing, and they made a conscious effort getting the ball down, and that's when he took off. So if you take a look, and I think Will, and we talk about Jaron, and we talk about Huddy, what he did, but Will helped him out too, right? But if you take a look at Jaron, Alex, right? When Huddy was here, when Huddy got here, they work hard, and that's who he is, right? The defender that he is. He did an amazing job in right field 2 years ago, and last year he did great for New York. So it's just attention to detail. There's energy. There's a FU attitude too with Huddy. You see him like skinny and quiet, but nah, it's the other way around. And he's one of the best coaches in the big leagues.
Alex, as if yesterday you hadn't seen Rafi's press conference. I'm curious now if you saw it. How do you reflect on it? What do you make of it?
Like I said, a proud individual that he was ready for it, right? He was ready for the questions, and he answered the questions the way he wanted to. He's one of those that, like I said, I respect whoever sits here and talks. I respect that. It's not easy to do, but at the same time, understanding that we're the Boston Red Sox, and we're gonna be ready for opening day, and he's gonna be part of it.
He was throwing, he was working out, and a good day progress for him. Working towards
Yeah. Actually, saw him in the cage, and like I said yesterday, we're trying to be very specific in the things that we do, kind of like execute, right? And it seems like every swing, him and Pepe, our minor league coach, they've been together for years here, and he's like on point. He's still trying to get that feeling, like he didn't swing that much in the off season, and obviously the shoulder situation, kind of like he missed that, like the extension halfway through the season. He's trying to get that, and it was good to see. He was watching the live VPs over there, talked to Chappie. Actually, we had a get-together yesterday at my house, and he was there with us. We're going to be okay.
These things have a way of kind of figuring themselves out, right?
Yeah, it's the big leagues, right? And we're going to take the best 26 guys to Texas, and I guarantee you, Rafael Devers is one of the best players that we have.
Are there things he can do to kind of help his case to reclaim that third base job, or is it more just about how the roster is?
Like I said, we will decide when we decide, but there's a few things that, Flo has recognized that he needs to do better. We always talk about going to his left. That's something that is very important for him, to keep evolving as a third baseman. The arm, we got to get him right. He's accurate. I look at the numbers. I don't know. Probably you guys know that. In October, he's only made one error, only one. And I don't know how many series he's played. So he's locked in, right, in that aspect. But and the other one, Alex actually touched something with him when they were taking grounders a few days ago about the mechanics, and if he's try to do this is going to help you, and he actually executed. So it's fun to watch, man. The communication between them is good, and we'll take care of all that stuff whenever we have to.
Have you seen
Rafi's initial, distaste for potential for a change, can that be awkward for Bregman? He's the new guy here, and now
it didn't look that way yesterday at the house. I'll tell you. They were talking for 45 minutes. So things like this happen, right? Obviously, we play in this market, and it's big. I think it happened in New York a few days ago, right? And guys have their ideas. They're proud. And they say the things that they do, but then at the end, like I said yesterday, it's not about Alex or Rafi or AC, right? It's about the Boston Red Sox.
When you look at that potential scenario, I know no decisions, but if Rafi DHs a lot, where do you see Massa fitting into the picture?
Massa's going to be part of the picture, yeah. We just got to get him going. Like I said, last year, he was a DH. This year, we need him to play defense. It's a different season.
And so when you look at, health-wise,
I think you are.
still the most important thing.
Yeah, he started playing catch yesterday, so it's a long process. It was a big surgery, and he's swinging. He's swinging right now, and you know, he knows, you know, that we need him to play defense.
How long before do you think when Rafi can kind of join the group, you know, be done with
Probably what's today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, Monday, most likely.
Also
Yeah.
coming up there.
Yeah.
Given where Yoshida just is in his program, is it safe to assume there's at least a possibility he could start the year on the IL?
We'll see how he reacts, you know, how he feels, you know. But the throwing started yesterday. It's not, you know, like it's not in 90 feet.
When
You have a starter for Saturday.
I should, yeah. I'll tell Abby. It's in my, yeah.
you guys
Friday
had,
to Friday to on TV.
That one?
Northeastern.
Okay, cool. 7 innings, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
well, you guys were talking throughout the end of last year, the off season, about the idea of Yoshida just coming back early, being on the roster, but just as the DH. Now that things have changed, do you see that being less likely?
We'll get there when we get there. You know, that's part of roster construction and versatility.
How
How do
would
you
it
look back at Rafi's year last year defensively compared to what you've seen years prior?
He did a good job. He actually, I think, whenever we played the lefties, pull, I think he made like 4 or 5 errors, you know, but he did a good job. I mean, the metrics are the metrics. You know, we saw it. I think everybody saw it, right? Like, that's part of it, whatever, but, you know, like, he did a good job. And that play at shortstop, that was the one he kind of like struggled with.
Did Teo end up for
Who?
Teo? Did he end up?
He played catch yesterday. He's good. Today was a no-throw day for him. Cutter, same deal. The only one who's not on the field besides Rafi is Willie. He's sick, so he should be back, you know, in the upcoming days.
No one else dealing with any injury-wise stuff.
No, we're good.